online and on the air.
I just heard today for the first time that Obama knew about Russia a long time before the election, and he did nothing about it.
How are you?
President Trump making it abundantly clear that more than 5 months after replacing President Obama, his predecessor remains top of mind.
We've been talking about this for a long time.
Not content with simply undoing parts of Obama's legacy, like pulling the U.S. out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership trade deal and the Paris Climate Accord, Trump is increasingly using Obama as a political foil, blaming him for not doing enough to stop Russian meddling in last year's election, despite calling such meddling a phony story for months.
The CIA gave him information on Russia a long time before they even, before the election. And I hardly see it.
President Trump even accusing President Obama of criminal acts, from collusion and obstruction to spying on him in Trump Tower, a baseless claim he made in March that was widely refuted. That was also when Trump called Obama a bad or sick guy, a level of public nastiness not seen in modern presidential history.
These personalized attacks are unusual and unfortunate, and it sets a very bad precedent.
Trump has a long history of antagonizing Obama as one of the loudest proponents of the false conspiracy theory that America's first black president wasn't born in America.
Why doesn't he show his birth certificate?
A campaign that eventually led Obama to release his birth certificate to the press. He later had some fun with the issue at Trump's expense.
No one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac?
And while 44 has mostly pulled his punches since 45 took office, he made his opinion known on the campaign trail last year.
Donald Trump is uniquely unqualified to be president. No, I'm not joking. You laugh. I'm not joking.
And he infuriated Trump when he told former aide David Axelrod,
I'm confident that if I had run again, I think I could have mobilized a majority of the American people. Because if you succeed, then the country succeeds.
After November's election, the pair made nice in an Oval Office meeting, but they have not spoken since Inauguration Day.
He was very nice to me with words, and when I was with him, but after that, there has been no relationship.
Athena Jones, CNN, Washington.